Mizu, mizu, mizu mindenki. Itt vagyunk Erden.
Sziasztok! Ott vagyok! Erden! Isten hozott!
Soha voltam itt Erden. Tudod? Soha voltam itt. Ulala, huha, huha. Egy fenyő vásár. Ó, de szép. Ó, de karácsony illata. Nagyon gyönyörű. Régi fa.
Ez egy régi, igen.
És ez a legjobb karácsonyfa hely Erden? Padova?
Igen, azt gondolom, hogy ez a legjobb, igen. Mi termelők vagyunk.
Ja.
Ez a fa, ez 185 éves.
185 éves, wow.
Nagyon öreg fa.
Hó, milyen fa?
Ez egy körtefa.
Körtefa. Ah.
Kálmán körte, az a fajta.
Kálmán körte. Nem Vilmos körte.
Nem Vilmos
mert
körte?
Mert én Vilmos.
Te Vilmos vagy? Nem, ő Kálmán körte.
Ja, gyönyörű hely. Azt hiszem mindenki kell menni ide, hogy karácsonyfa.
Mindenki jönni ide karácsonyfát venni, bizony.
Nagyon köszönöm szépen.
Én is köszönöm, szervusz.
Szép napot.
Szia.
Szia. Ez az episode. Right off the bat. Jó. Oké, most sétálunk. Mert most megyünk az Ófalu. Az Ófalu. Erd 9 rész igazából, 9 rész. És az Ófalu, nem tudom, de azt hiszem, I have a feeling, a leggyönyörűbb rész. És nagyon jó, nagyon menő dologot megnézünk. Sétálunk Bolyai János általános iskola mellette, és itt az erdi új falu, New Village. De szeretnék menni Ófalu, és az Ófalu, az Old Village, más oldalal M7 út, M7 motorway. Itt a híd, mint egy szürke kés, kicsit csúnya, sajnálom, de fontos. Oké, itt vagyunk Ófaluban. Nézd az ófalusiak. És azt hiszem igazából most szeretnék folyamatni angolul. Ezért magyaroknak, ha nem beszélsz angolul, felirat. Pro Patria, az első világháború. The First World War. You know, I want to shake it chicken loose and do the rest of this episode in English. We're feeling good, we're feeling fresh, we got a little warm up. Gyakoroltam magyarul, és most angolul beszélünk. Kicsit magyarul. Eigentlich kicsit németül is. Ich lerne Deutsch. I will risk it all for a good Harapos Kutya sign. I will risk it all. Wow, I'm liking the looks of the Ófalu. You get a nice hill up there. We might take a little walk. You know, I was planning to head back to the rest of Ed, but we might get carried away down here in the old part of town. Oh, it smells nice. We begin to filter out here towards civilization. We have the co-op, the grocery store right there. And this is the Liget Thermal Salo, which I believe is closed. We'll go take a peek, because if it is open, well, you know I'll be taking a dip. Although I think that I read that it was shuttered. Let's go see. Yes, quite abandoned. Shine alone. Very unfortunate. Perhaps there's a way in. We can go do a bit of urban exploration. Not through there. Not through there. At least let's get a little peek. Okay. It is highly abandoned. So we have Budapest back in that direction. And here we can see the beginning of the Belicai, or the Belicai Sziget. A very nice natural wonderland. We have turtles, all sorts of flowers, ooh, even the occasional eagle. I'm sure it is quite sumptuous in the spring and summertime. But our attention must drift elsewhere at the moment. Let's just take one last little peek over here at the back of the abandoned thermal hotel. Oh, wow. Oh. Nagyon sajnálom. That could have been fun. I wonder why it is in such disrepair. Well, I didn't want to film it this time, but those two nannies, they gave me all the scoop. Actually, one of them spoke tremendous English. She told me, New Yorki vagyok, New Yorki sapka, és én New Yorki.
Én is oda szeretnék menni, New Yorkba.
Ah, jó. Willy vagyok, Vilmos.
Szia Károly.
Károly és Sándor. Charlie and Alex. Vilmos, William. És Erdi vagytok?
Igen.
Jó hely?
Igen.
Ja, ez a Ófalu, nem?
Igen.
És hol van a minaret?
A minaret itt lemész,
Aha.
és ott meglátod, kiveri a szemed, olyan nagy.
Jó. És hol a legjobb hely Érden, például?
Érden?
Parkváros.
Parkváros?
Ekkora hó van.
Ah.
Meg itt a Kerülő utca.
Kerül utca.
Igen.
Oké. Jó, köszönöm szépen.
Benne leszünk?
Yeah.
Hogy lesz fent a YouTube-on?
With Willy. W-I-T-H-W-I-L-L-I-E. We go from the two nannies to Sándor and Károly. Söröző. Lépcső söröző. Zárva. Sajnálom. Wow, you can see here the Duna, the RVs, that means flood. 1876. It was that high. 1838, that was the day, or the year rather, of the very famous flood. You had Weshalani down by the Duna fishing people out with his bare hands, or so they say. Lovely stuff here with the Christmas lights. A beautiful Erdi winter garden. Téli kert. Love to see it. You really get the sense of the countryside out here in the Ófalu. And now we are approaching what we have been waiting for and why we walked all the way down here in the first place. This is a very rare thing to see. Here we have it, folks. Here we have it. A minaret in the middle of Magyarország, in the middle of Erd. How interesting. One of only 3 still existing in the entire country. The other 2, of course, being the more famous minarets of Pécs and Eger. But this one is quite terrific, being in such close proximity to the capital. Seem to be renovating the Lepchu. Not gonna risk those, but you can see this minaret here. It is a 17th century minaret that used to belong to the Jami, or the mosque that stood here. Oh, the history. It simply overwhelms. Now, this minaret belonged to a mosque which was constructed in the early 1600s, the early part of the 17th century. You can see from the brutalist architecture up top that it has been renovated in the 1970s. The renovations were carried out by a man named Ferenc Károly. But you still are cast back to an earlier age, back when the Turks ruled the roost here in Erd. And it wasn't called Erd back then either. No. It was known as Hamzabeg. The Mechet Charta. Let's see this. That was really insane what just went on in that bar. The Mechet Charta. Oh my god. And here is once more the Mechet. Oh, this will make a nice photo. All right, well, we don't have so much daylight left, so let's take advantage of it while we still can as we wave farewell to the minaret and the minaret Charta. We will continue our adventure around Erd and see what we shall. So Erd, by the way, as my friends in the bar just told me, is a very old város. A very old város indeed. Kis boci. So they say that there have been people living in this area for thousands and thousands of years. Actually, one of the main archaeological finds in the entire country was found right over in the hills over there. And there's evidence of civilization dating back thousands of years, really thousands of years. But things really got kicking off in this here area just around the time of the Arpad Corps. Patak, Magyaru, Brook, Angolu. However, it would be a mistake to say, actually, that there wasn't people here before the times of Arpad, for there was a tremendous presence in this area during the Roman era as well. Actually, the famous Borastan Kuut, the Amber Road, it ran right through Erd. Oh, and here's the Szent Mihai Kút. Terrific! Erd víze természetes ásványvíz. No way! This is stinky water. Folks, this is stinky water.
What a pleasant surprise. Oh, the Burush.
Oh, the Burush víz. Bűn megelőzési központja. But of course, this road was once paved with amber. A very prominent road of commerce. Kereskedelmi út. Well, this may not be the Borosyan út, but here on Szent Mihai tér, we do have some roadworks going on. A nice church, gracefully silhouetted against this somewhat surprising December snow. It's quite refreshing, I have to say. Fekete kutya. Negidik Bela. It feels almost a little bit medieval. And it was during the medieval era, during the reigns of Nagy Károly, beginning of the 14th century, his son Louis the Great, Nagy Lajos, middle of the 14th century, and thereafter Lajos's successor, Zsigmond Luxemburgi Zsigmond, that Erd continued to blossom. Opashan Pash Veseyesh Kutya. Have never seen that before. That must be Slavic. I don't know, I think so. Whew, Kerekutsa. I can't even talk straight. Where the hell are we? This is super cool, man. Poke Pinsa? Erd Ofalu Pinsa Shore? Oh my god. Okay. Well, this is the Spider Pinsa. And this apparently is the Erd Pinsa Shore, which means like the alley of the wine cellars. Okay, I didn't know that this existed. This is a huge surprise. I mean, everything's closed, but there's pinsas all over the place. And I assumed that there was maybe maximum one pinsa here. But as it turns out, there is a veritable smorgasbord within such touching distance of the capital. I love to make a nice little wine tour up here with some people once the weather gets warm. Oh yes, look at the Lus. In Hungarian, L-U-S-Z. In English or German, L-O-E-S-S. This Los or Lus landscape is quite prominent in the Carpathian Basin, as well as parts of China and America. Oh, this one is open. Okay, cool. And look at the Roca on the back of the Suzuki. So my buddy in there, Mr. Gensler, he's a Termalui Bor producer, which is basically just like homemade wine. And he tells me that tomorrow this place is gonna have a Christmas wine festival, which you can just imagine with these lights and the snow will honestly be the place to be. Oh, look at all the grapes. Look at all the grapes. Are you allowed to go here? I've got no idea where we are.
Sétálunk keresztül, erdi havas, igen. Sétálunk a keresztül, erdi havas, igen. Sétálunk.
Keresztül, erdi havas.
Igen. Oh, what a surprise. I didn't know where we were going, haven't looked at my map.
Don't have any cell service, but I think we are approaching the Erdi Kapona. Yes, 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 yes. You know, a lot of people were saying don't go to Erd. It's such a nice day, there's so much snow, you're not gonna see any nature. Hate to break it to you folks, there's plenty of nature in Erd. Oh. All right, so that mosque that we saw before was constructed at the beginning of the 17th century. This chapel right here, beginning of the 18th, 1703. Look at this. 1703, reconstructed in 1984, George Orwell. And for those of you that watch Gravity Falls in the audience, I mean, that's Bill. There's no two ways about it. That is Bill from Gravity Falls. And look at this view. Oh, mamma mia. Who said I shouldn't come to Erd? Who said I shouldn't come to Erd? This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh man. Well, both my GoPro batteries are dead. I had a great time today. We might get a few more shots on the way down with the phone, who knows? But if we don't, let me just say, szép napot, köszönöm szépen, és mint a Schwarzenegger, visszajövök Erdre. Yes. Hello. Hogy van? Lehet menni? Persze. Jaj.
Menj a helyedre.
Cuki kutya. Hány éves?
Pár hónapos.
Ah, wow. Kisbaba.
Igen.
Jó. Köszönöm szépen.
Nincs mit.
Ja. Jó.
Nem csúszottál rá fönn azon?
Nem tényleg. Jó cipu. Wow. Jó.
Menjen. Menjen.
Jó a kis kajha. Lehet megnézni?
Igen, gyere.
Wow. Imádom. És a fuzolót?
Szoktam főzni, igen.
Wow.
Tegnap kocsonya főtt benne.
Ah, kocsonya.
Igen.
Jó, gratulálok. Jó kis hangulatos hely.
Igen. El ne csúszál, vigyázz.
Igen, köszönöm szépen. Kellemes ünnepeket nektek. Ja, jó munka. Szép estét. Sziasztok kutyák! Ó, nagyon cuki kutyák. Tényleg imádom. Jó érzi magát.